21st century hand and palm analysis. Now, here's Kat Anders.
All right, that headline, head and spine line, is going to tell you about how, it's going to tell you how smart you are by how straight across your hand that line goes. But if you got any problems in that spine at all, that's going to show on that line. What you don't want to see is those little red islands in there. And you got a few. Basically, yours isn't as bad as most people's, to tell you the truth. And going down along the spine, those nerves go out and kind of run different areas of the body. Then they all end up in your hands and your feet. And when those nerves go out into the body, they intermesh with the muscles. And if those vertebrae get turned out of place, that pinches that nerve and sends a little nerve signal, goes zit, 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 and it makes a little muscle spasm, and then it holds those vertebrae out of place. But you're out right down there at the base of your neck. You're probably leaning over that darn computer a lot. I noticed that ever since the advent of computers that almost everybody all around the world is out of place right in there in that 6C, 7C, 1T, 2T, right there at the base of the neck. Okay, then you're out underneath that Saturn finger, just about all the way through, except just a little tiny space there at the tail end. If you're out of place in the top part of that spine, it's going to throw you out the opposite way in the lower spine. And you just got some little tiny fussy marks along in that Saturn area. I don't think you're out too bad right in that lower thoracic area. And then there's nothing there for a few vertebrae. But right there at your lumbar and your 2L, 3L, 4L, right in that lower spine, that's where it's turning the opposite way from the top being out of place. See that little spot underneath the sun finger? That's your lumbar. Now, in relation to that is a line that runs, it's called the help line. It's your internal organs. See it right there by the word sociable? It runs kind of vertical. It's on a slant. It starts at your fate line, and it points up towards that mercury finger. That's your internal organs, like your colon, your spleen, your liver, your inside stuff. You've got some slight stress on it. It should be one clean line, and I think you got one more line running right next to it. You might have had two. I think it's just one, though. I've only got one drawn on this chart. So you've got some slight stress there in that lower spine.